I leave for Thailand in 4 months, and I don't think it's fully hit me yet how much of my life I actually have to dismantle before then. At some point, all of this has to go. The couch, half of my clothes, furniture, random stuff that I've accumulated over the years. And honestly, I think I've been so focused on leaving that I never really stopped to think about everything I'm leaving behind. So I leave for Thailand September 25th, which sounds like a long time until it's not. And I look around and everything reminds me of all the work that I'm going to have to do to get out of here. You know, I always thought that I'd be moving somewhere else to have everything there, but now that's not the case. So, yeah, we're going to have to figure this out. Like, I'll show you. You can open any door, and it's slap full of things that I've never wear. A lot of coats. In Georgia, it's not hot or not cold that much, so I rarely use these. And random clothes, no clue where they go. So now I have to figure out what I can sell, what I can give away, and what I can take to my parents' house. And my parents' house isn't that big, so yeah, I think a lot of this I'm getting rid of. Now let's go to probably the most overwhelming sight, the closet. So, if you look, first you're probably wondering, yes, I do own shirts with sleeves. I do. I own a lot of shirts. I would say probably I wear about a quarter of these shirts. I've tried to go through here several times and get rid of stuff, but then I'm gonna wear that. I'll shrink enough to where I can wear that. I really love this shirt. Never wore it. I like going thrift shopping and getting cool shirts, but if I don't cut the sleeves off of them, I don't wear them. Yeah. And then I have a bunch of nice clothes. I used to wear the polos to the office and stuff, but that's not a thing either. So, yeah, I got a lot of nice clothes. We're gonna have to see what I can do. I also have a plethora of wigs. If I go to like festivals or anything, I'll always whip those out. I probably shouldn't hold on to those, but every time I'm like, oh man, I wish I had a wig. Yeah, no, they're there. Also, I have a plethora of hats that I wear sometimes, and I generally only wear 3 of them. I usually just wear 3 hats. So yeah, something has to be done. Here we have a shit ton of random paperwork. Some are just like stupid receipts, and then you'll probably find my DD-214 and my truck title in there. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to sift through all the paperwork, pick out the things that are important, and then trash the rest. Fun stuff. I also have like a 30-year-old laptop there that I need to get rid of, but I'm like, they're going to hack my data if I throw it away. But, yeah. I never thought I was a hoarder, but I'm starting to believe it. And then also I have all these shoes. All these shoes that I've never wore half of them, and I need to get rid of some of them. everything that I'm not taking to Thailand, I'm probably going to get rid of, to be honest. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. And here we have my office setup. I have 2 monitors. I'm probably going to try to talk my parents into letting me keep this desk and these monitors, if you see, in this chair. I'm definitely not going to throw this away, so I am going to have to talk to my parents about that one. Yeah, definitely not going to throw this away. Of course, the laptop's coming with this couch. I am still paying on this couch. This couch is nice. It's a love sack. It's like you could build your own sectional, right? So you could buy it piece by piece. You could wash each cover. It's very nice if you have a dog. Very nice. So this is definitely trying to get sold. Definitely trying to get sold. And I have some workout stuff that I bought through COVID. This is probably worth my plane ticket, so I'm definitely going to sell these. Definitely going to sell these. And then I have 2 TVs. 2 TVs that I'm probably going to try to sell. I might have to get rid of them. I don't know. I don't want to throw them away, but I don't know what to do. Maybe like Facebook Marketplace or something. See if people want cheap TVs. And then I have some, like, I guess, meaningful things. Like, this is my last dog, Bruno. That's his ashes. He was an inside dog. He was a Great Dane. He was cool. He was a cool-ass dog. But, he was a living room dog, so I feel like he likes to be in the living room. So those are his ashes. I mean, I can't throw that away, right? There's just so much shit here. I'm like, as sentimental purpose. I'm just like, this is my life, like, I can't like get rid of it. So I don't know. A lot of decisions. Last 6 years of life. I moved here May of 2020, right during COVID. So yeah, it was a weird time back then. Now, I'm going to try to show you my storage unit. There's a light? Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a fucking mess. You ready? Golf clubs, don't use. Pull-up bar, never use. I have so many things of luggage that I can throw away, like luggage breaks, and this is like a luggage graveyard. God, so much stuff in here. I do not even want to think about this. These are old aid bags that I got from the military that I actually use. There's probably blood on there somewhere. I can remember, so they didn't make me sign for these. So they lost the hand receipt. So I guess for you vets out there, what happens when they lose the hand receipt? That means it's yours. So it kind of felt good to like, I'm getting one back from the man. So yeah, I have 8 bags. I have a couple in here. Some are buried deeper down that I don't know what I'm going to do with. No clue. I really don't know. But yep, that is my storage unit. Come on, Freya. And yes. But yeah, so a lot of moves. I don't want to get a storage unit because that's just another bill that I'm going to have to pay every month. And obviously, I want to keep those bills low as possible, right? So I think, the big thing, the couch, the dumbbells, I think I could sell those. And I think, and the desk I want to keep, and the chair. But like half my clothes, or more than half my clothes, those probably gonna go away. My bed, I'm probably gonna throw away. God, it just seems like so much. It's like 4 months away. Of course, I'm not gonna start doing this until I don't want to live the last couple months with nothing here. So of course, I'm not going to pack away too early, right? Like, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Then another thing, a more sad note, my dog, Freya, go be a baby girl. So my buddy is taking her, and he is going to stay at his house in Tampa, won't you? She doesn't know it yet. That's gonna be a rough day. But she's staying with my buddy in Tampa. I think I'm taking her over there in July. So he has a dog. And Freya's kind of hit or miss, aren't you, girl? See, I'm hit or miss with other dogs. So we're going to make sure they get along. And yeah, if everything goes okay, then he can stay over there. Or she can stay over there. Can't you, baby girl? Yeah. So another thing to think about is my truck. So I just recently paid off my truck. Huge, like, I don't know, that felt really good. I paid it off like 2 weeks ago. I actually just got the title in the mail. So with my truck, I am going to leave that with my parents. And then when I get back, I'm leaving in September, coming back in December for Christmas. And then I'm going to reevaluate. I don't even know like what I'm going to do after that. If I want to keep traveling or if I want to actually stay in Thailand or Vietnam. I don't know. I'm leaving it totally open. But once I get back in December, I'm going to decide whether to keep the truck or to sell it. It's obvious. It's honestly the only evidence showing that I've had a job. It's the only hard evidence I have. It's the only thing that's tangible that I've bought from that job. And of course I don't, like, if I want to come back, I want a vehicle, right? Like, I don't want to come back to the States and not have a vehicle. But if I need the money, I need the money. So I think that is one decision that I'm going to have to make when that time comes. So that'll be a good future episode in December. But yeah, we're going to let that play out. So for the time being, so my flight leaves September 25th. So I'm planning on trying to get everything out of here a week or two before that. The lease here runs up September 29th, which I'll be gone. So a week or two before I leave, I plan on transitioning back to my parents' house, which feels really fucking bad because I'm 41 and I'm going back to my parents' house. So, sometimes you got to take a step backwards to take 2 steps forward, I guess. But yeah, it's just crazy how full circle I'm coming back to my parents' house, and that's going to be my new home base. I'm hoping that I can talk them into letting me keep some stuff at their house. They're always complaining about stuff I've had at there, like old duffel bags with like military clothes. They're always like, when are you going to come and get it? I'm like, dude, I don't have room here. But we're going to see what we can do. I don't want to pay, I don't want to pay a storage unit fee. Those things are expensive. I priced them out and I was like, damn, that's a lot. So we'll see. But yeah. So yeah, when I booked this trip, I was really excited, just super excited about the trip. And then now it just feels really real. And I know I've said that 10 different times, and I'll continue to say it because the deeper I get in, to this situation, the more and more real it feels. And it's like, it's not just like, oh, I'm going on a trip. I'm actually uprooting my whole life. It's like, I've never moved somewhere and not moved somewhere at the same time. If that makes any sense. Like, I feel like a real nomad. I dig the drifter vibes. But it's just a little awkward feeling, but you know. And I still don't know if this is all gonna work or what's gonna happen. But hey, let's figure it out.